Hola, and welcome to the Bridge the Gap Spanish channel. We're going to be looking at Spanish nouns that end in letters other than O or A. If you watched our last video in this series, you'll remember that nouns are assigned a gender in Spanish. And this is not just Spanish, other languages do this as well, but it's a completely different concept compared to English. In the last video, we talked about how nouns ending in an O, for instance, typically are masculine, and how nouns ending in an A are feminine. Today, we're going to be talking about nouns that end in letters other than O or A, and whether they are typically masculine or whether they are typically feminine. This is going to help you expand your knowledge and really help you to know when you see a word, kind of give you a heads up as far as whether the noun's masculine or feminine. Now, these are just general rules. Of course, there are exceptions, and we talked about exceptions last week as well when we discussed nouns ending in O or A. There are some nouns that end in A that aren't feminine. There are some nouns that end in O that are not masculine. And so I'm going to tell you the general rules, and you will take it from there and know that there are exceptions as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And this is just a quick review, but we already talked about it. There are two types of nouns in Spanish. There are nouns that are masculine. There are nouns that are feminine. Now, remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. So we're not talking about verbs here or adjectives. We're specifically talking about nouns. Okay, I want you to first share the feminine noun patterns. Nouns ending in A, which we talked about last time, D, ION, and Z are typically, large caps, typically feminine. Let's look at a few examples. We already talked about this last week, but I'm giving you a few more words. The word ropa means clothing. The word ropa is feminine. Abuela, you probably know this one already, means grandmother. Primavera means spring. Abogada means female lawyer. Biblioteca means library, and justicia means justice. All of these words are feminine. Let's look at our next letter. Words that end in D are also typically feminine. So this is a letter other than A. So these are way less common. Ciudad means city. Verdad means truth. Felicidad means happiness. Juventud means youth. Pared means wall, W-A-L-L. And salud means health. All of these words are feminine. Let's go to our words that end in I-O-N. You'll see that there are a variety of different letters that can be in front of the ION, like transportación, which means transportation, is feminine, and it's a CION. Reunión means reunion or meeting, most often used for meeting, which I guess meeting is kind of like a reunion of people. It is NION, right? So you're going to see a variety of different letters that precede the ION. Opinión looks exactly like what it means in English, opinion. It's feminine as well. Religión, religion, looks exactly the same as what it is in English. It means religion, feminine. Confusión, confusion. Canción, song. These two are feminine as well. Let's move on to our last feminine noun pattern that we're going to talk about today. And that's words ending in the letter Z. Cruz means cross. Paz means peace. Voz means voice. Luz means light. And vez means time, like one time, two times. That's what that time is specifically used for. Okay, so these are just our feminine noun patterns. And so you can take these letters and kind of use them and project them onto different words that you may see in Spanish. Let's talk about our masculine noun patterns. Our nouns that end in O, N, R, or L are all typically masculine. Again, typically, highlight that word, typically. We've already talked about words ending in O, but let's go through these these as well. You might find some new words here. Gato means cat. Carro means car. Tío means uncle. Zapato means shoe. Diccionario means dictionary. And cappuccino looks exactly like what it means in English, cappuccino. Here's a new letter for you. Words ending in the letter N. And you'll notice that all of these have an O-N at the end of it. Ciclón means tornado. Ratón means mouse. Cajón means drawer, as in a drawer that you pull out from like a dresser or something. D-R-A-W-E-R. Latón means brass, B-R-A-S-S. Zurón means pouch. And salon can mean salon. And you'll notice that you'll actually, I don't know if you've heard of this before, but salón de clase actually means classroom. So salon is actually more of like a living room. So sala is also used for living room, but it can also mean like a parlor. So it really just depends on the context that it's being used in. But salon also ends in an N. It is masculine. Let's move on to our nouns ending in R. Azúcar, sugar. This one's a long one. Acondicionador means conditioner, like that you add to your hair. It can also mean air conditioner as well. Calor means heat. Licor means liquor. Calamar means squid. And tambor means drum, D-R-U-M, all masculine. All right, last but not least, we have our final masculine noun pattern, and it ends in L. Nouns ending in L are typically masculine as well. Papel, paper. Árbol, tree. Mural, mural. Hotel, hotel. Sol, sun. Final, last or final. Okay, there you have it. Those are your words, or I should say your nouns ending in letters other than O or A, and the general rules that you can follow when determining whether they are masculine or feminine. Adios, and thank you so much for joining, and hasta pronto. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe below so that you can continue to get content that'll help you learn Spanish.